I'm Joe Koenig, the author of Getting the Truth, and also the author of Getting the Truth, Am D.B. Cooper, in which I apply forensic linguistics. So I want to give you a 3-minute primer on forensic linguistics. Forensic linguistics is about identifying a person's unique communication pattern. Then once we get that communication pattern foundation, then I look for changes in those communication patterns. And then I have to drill down at that point and try to figure out what caused that change in communication patterns. So I want to give you a quick example of what forensic linguistics is all about. After I retired from the Michigan State Police after 26 years, I went with a bank and joined their internal audit department. A woman came in to see us and said that she recently divorced from a man who worked for us as a teller in the vault, and that he was taking checks made out personally to her, pocketing the money after forging her name on those checks. Well, we can't have that at the bank, so I bring him in for an interview. I bring him in, put him in a conference room all by himself with plain white paper on the desk, unruled paper, unstructured, because I want to see what kind of structure he comes up with during his explanation. That's part of forensic linguistics. Again, I'm looking for changes in communication patterns. So I give him that paper, and the only instruction I give him, because forensic linguists are very careful about how they phrase their questions, I say, tell me what happened. That's the only instruction I give him. And then I ask him to hand write out his response to the query, tell me what happened. Then I leave the room to further minimize contamination. And I ask him, when you're finished, knock on the door and I'll come back and I'll look at your statement. Now, it's important to leave him in the privacy of his own thoughts. That's a powerful force in your favor. People write things in private that they will not write in public. Same with face-to-face. It's harder to say I love you to your face than it is on a Hallmark card. That's how Hallmark made their fortune. So after 15-20 minutes, he knocks on the door. I come into the room and I look at his statement. He has about 4 or 5 pages of handwritten statement. Now I'm going to give you an excerpt of one of those statements, a very small part, and we're going to do some forensic linguistics. Now, the important part is I want you to just look at the statement. I don't want you to read it. Look, don't read. And I'm only going to expose it for about 4 seconds. So, are you ready? There's a change in handwriting pattern. It's almost like 2 different people have written this excerpt, and I know it's only one. Now, so I have to figure out what caused that change in communication pattern. In this case, it happens right at the point where he says, she said to sign her name. Now that's the critical issue, isn't it? So that's one indicator there's something wrong. There's a higher degree of stress at that area in his statement. So let's look further. Let's look closer. She stated. She stated. She said. Yet another indicator of a communication pattern change. So armed with those 2 changes in communication pattern, I'm able to talk to him and get a confession from the young man. Thank you.